is a new Associated Students President here at SDSU. Good afternoon and welcome to the Daily Aztec Live. I'm Katelynn Robinson.
And I'm Sumaia Wegner. Thanks for joining us today. Former AS Vice President of External Affairs Shockey Moore will serve as the next Associated Students President and is set to lead the largest student body in California State University. Moore won the election with a total of 1,379 votes. He was challenged by 3 last-minute write-in candidates. Tito Hernandez, College of Engineering president, was endorsed by the show and the popular Aztec memes account on Instagram. Hernandez came in second with 867 votes. Shockey Moore will be sworn in as president on May 4th.
KETANJI Brown Jackson will be the first Black woman in U.S. history to serve on the highest court. Jackson was confirmed by the U.S. Senate in a 53-47 vote. President Biden celebrated the moment as a big step towards diversifying the highest court. Vice President Kamala Harris presided over the confirmation vote. 3 Republicans voted with Democrats to secure Jackson's confirmation. Jackson will continue to serve on the Court of Appeals and will replace Justice Stephen Breyer later this summer.
Admission tests such as the SAT and ACT exams will not be required to get into California state universities. Last month, the CSU voted to remove the test as a requirement for undergraduate admissions. This decision comes as criticism of the influence of factors such as family income and wealth. Students can still submit standardized test scores with their applications if they want, but scores will only be used to determine placement in language arts and math courses. However, the test will not have an impact in students' admissions. Applications for admissions will be judged more on the students' readiness.
SDSU's first Asian American Studies department has been set in motion after the university received funding to support its ethnic studies curriculum. Part of the process will include hiring 2 professors to spearhead the project. The department will offer a variety of majors and courses. The university currently has a limited amount of Asian American Studies courses, although the campus has an Asian Pacific Islander Desi American population of 13%.
What started as an unofficial weightlifting group for women at SDSU now has over 100 members. It's called SDSU Girl Gains. This group was started to promote and empower women to lift weights and empower them to feel more comfortable while working out. They offer a variety of events in other areas of fitness too. Girl Gains creates a safe space for girls to talk about the struggles women face at the gym. On top of working out, members can submit anonymous testimonials about their mental health. If you want to get a great workout in and meet some amazing women, you can find more information at their Instagram. Just visit SDSU Girl Gains.
Student athletes are set to start making money off of their name and image. Here's Jenna Meyer with a breakdown of the new Aztec Advantage program.
At the Fowler Athletics Center, on the fields and under stadium lights, a new opportunity has arisen for SDSU student athletes related to name, image, and likeness through the new Empower Aztecs program. NIL coordinator Michelle Myers shares what this means for student athletes.
So name, image, likeness are our 3 pieces of our rights to publicity. It's something that, whether you know it or not, everyone in the United States has this right, except for college athletes. So on July 1st of last year, NCAA changed the rules that now allows athletes to monetize their NIL, or name, image, and likeness. Most of the things we've seen it go through are endorsement deals, sponsorships. Athletes can now start businesses and also engage in different coaching opportunities.
In addition to individual NIL deals for student athletes, the Empower Aztecs program offers connections and opportunities at a whole team level.
In the first 9 months of NIL, no one really anticipated that we would see so many team and group deals, but I love it because I think that it adds some team bonding experiences. You know, we could go to a local restaurant, the athletes can have a meal, they post about it on social, get a couple, $100, again, not life-changing money, but something they can do with their teammates, have fun doing it, and then essentially just build their resume and their network and whatnot.
Now that the Empower Aztecs platform has been launched, student athletes are better connected to the community around them with local businesses, donors, and fans.
I'm excited for them, now that we've launched our program last week, to really get more engaged with the community, do some appearances, run some camps and clinics for the kids. So I think we're really just getting started here at San Diego State.
For the Daily Aztec, I'm Jenna Meyer.
Well, it was another week of sports action and stories at SDSU. I'm Jason Freund with the latest. Another playmaker will be joining Brian Dutcher's squad for the next basketball season, as Darian Trammell is the latest transfer to join SDSU. The 5'10" guard from Seattle University averaged nearly 19 points per game and 5 assists per game in 2 seasons with the Redhawks. He'll look to bring more efficiency to an SDSU squad that sometimes ran into trouble putting points on the board. Now, the season may be over, but some athletes are still planning on returning to the Mesa for another run. One of those players is Matt Bradley, who will be returning for a second senior season. Now, most seniors move on to the greener pastures of the pros, but Bradley tells the Daily Aztec's Adam Correa that he will remain at SDSU after transferring from Cal Berkeley. The senior is returning to earn his degree in criminal justice, but he didn't deny that he wanted another run against Mountain West competition. Bradley was tempted by the NBA, but he will instead finish up his schooling in Scarlet and Black. Now, the next few weeks is all about celebrating our senior star athletes here at SDSU. Last month, our reporter Morgan Prickett was at the women's tennis match for their final home game. More importantly, it was the final home game for 3 Aztec seniors. Here's Morgan from the Aztec Tennis Center with more.
What's up, Aztecs? I'm here at the Aztec Tennis Center for the San Diego State women's tennis team's final home game of the season and for their senior day ceremony. After today, the Aztecs will be going on a lengthy 10-game away run before heading out to Tucson, Arizona for the Mountain West Championships. Before action against Utah State commenced on Sunday, the team held a special ceremony for their seniors on their last home game ever. Seniors Regina Pitts, Augustina Ramoldi, and Nena Nadozi were all honored and received plaques with their jerseys within, along with flowers and a special reception from the crowd. It was a heartwarming event, but right as it ended, the Aztecs got right back to business. Poetically, on senior day, the last doubles point came down to seniors Nadozi and Pitts, who clutched up the final point in style. After the game, I had the chance to ask the seniors what it meant to clinch that finals doubles point side by side.
It's always wonderful to play with Nena, and then especially when your teammates are watching and it's on senior day. Oh wow, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, same. Like the energy, like it was just like these are just the moments like I'm always gonna remember. So it was great.
The Aztecs played both Boise State and Utah State in a weekend packed full of action. They dominated their first game on Saturday against Boise State 4-0, and then replicated that performance on Sunday by beating Utah State 4-0. Making the Aztecs 10-4 on the season. Both days, the Aztecs opened up by winning the doubles point. With the 2 wins over the weekend, the Aztecs were able to eclipse their longest win streak of the season by reaching 4 on Sunday. Along with an overall 10-4 record, the Aztecs are also 2-0 in Mountain West Conference play for the first time since 2014. I'm sure we'll all miss being able to see our Aztecs play at home. But as long as we're here to keep you updated, you shouldn't miss out on a single beat. For the Daily Aztec, I'm Morgan Prickett.
Thanks, Morgan, and congratulations to all the seniors on the Aztec women's tennis team. Shifting to the baseball diamond, versatility can be a player's best friend. That's the case with sophomore Cole Carrick, utility infielder for SDSU. He sat down with the Daily Aztec to talk about what he brings to the lineup on a daily basis. Here's Jenna Meyer once again with more.
On any given weekend at Tony Gwynn Stadium, it is likely you'll find sophomore Cole Carrick on the starting lineup. In what position? That could vary from center field, second base, shortstop, catching, or even on the mound.
Growing up, I always told my dad I wanted to play every position. I didn't really like limiting myself, and I feel like I'm a decent enough athlete to do it all. So, just whatever the coach needs, that's what I'm going to do for him.
In addition to Cole's versatility on the defensive side, he also contributes heavily to the Aztecs' offensive production at the plate and as a young leader on the team.
He does know a lot of different areas on the defensive side, whether it's in the outfield, in the infield, catching wise. And so in real time, it helps positioning, calming somebody down on the mound, those kinds of things that have really made a difference, you know, in our program.
As just a sophomore, Cole credits his dad and his brother for inspiration and his upbringing within the game of baseball.
They were the ones I looked up to my whole life. My brother, obviously, and then my dad played at San Jose State in our conference. My brother played at University of Portland. He had a shoulder injury, so he doesn't play anymore, but definitely I looked up to them. They were my heroes growing up.
With 2 years of eligibility left, the Aztecs will continue to benefit from Cole's versatility and leadership on the field. For the Daily Aztec, I'm Jenna Meyer.
Thanks, Jenna. A 4-year-old St. Bernard mix is celebrating 1 year of being cancer-free. The San Diego Humane Society threw a big party for Phoenix. The sweet dog has had a long journey since he arrived at the Humane Society. With lots of chemo and care from the team, Phoenix is healthy and celebrating this big milestone. He enjoyed all of his favorite things, including peanut butter cake, and of course, hugs and kisses from his favorite people at the Humane Society.
What a great story. Congratulations, Phoenix. Well, that's all for us here in the studio today. We'll be back next week right here on YouTube live at 12:30.
And don't forget to pick up our most recent issue out at kiosks across campus. Mundo Azteca Live is up next. Thanks for watching.
We'll catch you guys next time.